Well, hello, everybody. Welcome in once again to another edition of Get to Know the Royals. This time, we'll head over to the hardwood where we'll talk a little volleyball as we have a brand new assistant coach here for the volleyball program. And that, of course, is Miss Audra Gentry. And Coach Gentry, thanks so much for carving some time out with us. I know it's been a fast and furious last couple of weeks for you getting started and a new job coming on pretty much right before the kickoff of preseason. But welcome to Queens.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely. Well, like I said, you ended up coming in here just a little bit, just very shortly ago, as you guys are already in the thick of things, getting ready for preseason. So first things first, how's been the first couple of weeks on campus and getting ready for the preseason?
Yeah, we started preseason on Monday, and it's been really great.
Sure.
I've really enjoyed meeting the girls, and the campus is beautiful, and working with Hannah Long has been really fun so far. So it's been a great experience.
Absolutely. Now, you graduated from Southwestern University, where Coach Long, of course, coached for a very long time. And now, did
Yep.
you play? You played for her, correct?
Yes, I did.
That's what I thought. So, it's kind of cool having that connection and kind of coming full circle, if you will, now that you're coaching side by side with her. But, can you talk about your playing days, kind of what got you into volleyball and what that experience was like playing for Southwestern?
Yeah, so I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and started playing volleyball when I was a seventh grader. Found a really big interest in it, and then was pretty successful and wanted to play college, but I didn't know where to go or what to do. And my school was really academic, so I wanted to focus on academics
Okay.
along with getting to play. So I was looking Division two, Division three. I didn't want to change my position. I'm not a very tall position. I'm an outside hitter, and I'm not very tall to be an
Fair
outside.
enough.
But so I wasn't looking in the Division one area at all. So anyways, Southwestern was the perfect fit. And then I knew I could play there. And
Perfect.
we had a really successful team. We made it to the Sweet
Mhm.
16 the last, I think, 3 years of my
Sure.
season. And
Wow.
my team won a lot of awards. And I was honored to get Player of the Year 2 years in a row for our
Yeah.
conference. And I was a two-time All-American. So.
Well, it's one of those things that obviously you're just listed off those accolades that you had. And, what was it like playing for Coach Long? I know you get to work side by side with her now, but, as a coach, what was it like listening to her and learning from her? And what have you used that you learned from her in your own coaching style?
What I love about Coach Long is everything is organized and everything is, what you're getting and you know what to expect. There's not a lot of curveballs thrown at you. And she's very direct and honest, and it really helps as a player to know,
Sure.
what you're stepping into every single day at practice. The level of expectation,
Yep.
and she expects the best. And if you don't give your best, she doesn't care why. You just have to be your best. So that was something that, as a coach, after I graduated college, I ended up coaching high school and club,
Yeah.
and that was something that I stayed organized as a coach. That really helped me. And I have a level of expectation, and my players all knew what my level of expectation was and how
Sure.
to accomplish it. So.
Well, you just mentioned it. You coached at Sandia Prep starting in 2012. So really freshly right out of college, you became a head coach, and you guys won a couple of state championships along the way. You were the coach of the year several times. So, and even in 2018, named best high school coaches under 30 for the AVCA. So, what was it like to make that really quick adjustment going from your playing days to now, of course, now you're coaching and watching the youth develop? Because, of course, the high school level, a lot of development in those stages in terms of getting them ready for that next level. So what was that feeling like?
Well, so when I stepped into coach at Sandia Prep, so I went to Sandia Prep,
Okay.
so I knew the school really well, and I
Sure.
was hired to be the assistant, and it was right out of college. And the head coach, after a month, he was the athletic director, and he was just said, "I can't do both; it's too busy. And will you take it over?" So I kind of was thrown to the wolves, and there was a few bumps and bruises in the
Sure.
beginning. I had to learn my systems, the way I was going to organize the team.
Mhm.
But after the first few years, I kind of got momentum, and everybody knew what they got when they were stepping into my program. And yeah, 4 state championships later, and just a wealth of different knowledge. I've tried to stay learning the game as much as I can
Sure.
and implementing different things that I've learned from different people. So that really helped me. And it kind of created a winning culture. So when people came on my team, they knew like, we're here to win a state championship. We're not here to just mess around and hang out and have time with your buddies. And if so, then this wasn't the program for them. So
Sure. Absolutely. Hey, I like that down to business. Cause like you said, if you're going to spend that much time and invest that much time and energy, not just as a coach, but as a player, why not want to be there, and really kind of commit yourself. And you mentioned the 4 state championships, you had 140 wins as a head coach. And, now here you are kind of like we said, coming full circle now coaching with someone who coached you. So, what brought you to Queens besides Coach Long, of course, and what are you looking forward to about this next step in your career?
So I've been I've been wanting to step into the college coaching world for a bit of time. COVID didn't help that situation.
Sure.
Coach Long had a need for an assistant coach, and I love Charlotte. I've been here quite a few times, and then I did a campus visit and met everybody, and everybody's just so kind and welcoming, and it just felt like a great fit. And then it helps to work with someone, so it's not stepping into something brand new. I already kind of know how things run, and just finding my foothold in that.
Sure.
So for me, it was a right fit and a right time. I've been trying to, I work in a different company, and coaching was always my passion though. So the other company I worked, but it wasn't what my passion was. So I've been trying to focus more on that. So it was just the perfect opportunity.
Awesome. Well, hey, sometimes the stars align for you and you end up making that next move. And, looking at this, and of course, you've had about a week or so here to get to know these girls. And of course, you got a lot more time left to go before the season starts and stuff. But that being said, what are you guys looking forward to this season? And kind of, can you give us an idea of what are some of the things you've been focusing on here in this first week?
Yeah, so we have a lot of youth on the team. And especially with the COVID season and all of that, we have a lot of sophomores and freshmen. Some of the sophomores only got a shortened season with the COVID. So we, it's utilizing the youth, but honestly, there's so much talent on this team. That's what has been the most fun part about preseason is watching just these kids battle and practice and go at each other and play hard and want those positions. And it's just been great. And I think that, we have a lot of potential to do some really big things this year. So it's just finding our foothold in our chemistry within the group, since there are so many young faces, and then going from there.
Well, like you said, in essence, you have 2 freshman classes because really you just had the kind of the short flash in the pan season in the spring here. And then, of course, now you go into the full idea of being able to train. And I know, that's one thing that all the head coaches across every program told me was they just can't wait to have a full preseason and a full time to get together with the team. But, graduated a lot of talent from this team, but I know that was one thing that Coach Long had said this summer. She was very excited for the newcomers, and I know we are as well. And all that kicks off on Labor Day as you guys have a big tournament coming here.
Yeah. We first, that's our first matches are Labor Day weekend, and then after that we're on the road for most of September, and then most of October we'll be back playing. And yeah, I'm excited. These kids they're awesome, and not only talent wise, but personality wise, they just seem like good kids, and they're funny, and we have fun in practice, but we're also serious and get work done. So it's just been a great experience.
Well, hey, listen, you kind of have to find that balance. I don't care what sport it is. You got to have fun, but you got to be a little bit serious every now and again as well. So, Coach, I appreciate you taking some time and joining us here today. And of course, we will keep in contact with you. We'll talk to you throughout the season. And I know it's one of those things that everybody's excited for the season to get here, but it's going to be here before we know it. I know that for sure. So appreciate you joining us, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you.
My pleasure. All right, that'll do it for another Get to Know the Royals right here on the Queen Sports Network. Don't forget to check out the Queens Fall Classic coming up Labor Day weekend. A whole lot of good non-conference opponents coming in, and we'll have all of those matches and then some for you all weekend long. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button here on YouTube as well. Follow us at Queens Athletics, and as always, go Royals.